Yeah, it's no way. I open my Instagram, I look at this picture, I say, wait a minute,
You alls, it's not a chance I open my Instagram. I see this image I said, stand by a moment. Did Kanye and Kim reunite cues? I didn't peruse the top, I read the top, it say his significant other Bianca. So I said absolutely no chance. That is not Kim, absolutely not a chance. That is not Kim, isn't you all. That lady closely resemble Kim she like. Can you all do you all see her truly? Like it's absolutely not a chance. It's like Kim is new Kim and this is 2000 and like 177K. He got a clone on her made that I It's insane. What's happening? Kanye, the young lady showing her body off, showing this, showing that. And I didn't understand that that was influencing like my spirit and my soul as somebody that is hitched and cherished. And the dad of like now with going to be 4 children wearing a tight dress you are my better half, and it influences me when pictures are as well. So Kanye is back on Instagram, you all, and he posted a lot of undependable for work photographs of his better half Bianca Sori starting kick back from fans as well as from his ex Kim Kardashian. Kim is purportedly very stressed over Kanye and Bianca's effect on her children, particularly North since she invests a lot of energy around her father and his new spouse. Yet what's going on with these photographs of Bianca? For what reason is Kanye flaunting his significant other like she's some spruce up doll when he went through the most recent 2 years teaching Kim about unobtrusiveness and Christian qualities we should stall is down you developed me to have be this like SE individual and certainty and everything and in light of the fact that you're on an excursion and you're on your change doesn't imply that I'm in the right. I'm in a similar spot with you so okay. There's a ton of talking occurring about Kanye West and his better half Bianca sorry and a many individuals are concerned that Kanye is controlling Bianca even Bianca's loved ones are currently shouting out and saying Kanye can find Bianca from everybody she adores so he would have full command over her life from the manner in which she dresses to how she talks in open now. We as a whole know that Kanye attached the KN with Bianca in a real sense all of a sudden evidently Bianca has been essential for Yeezy starting around 2020 and worked for Kanye's organization as a building planner, yet no one heard her name until she ventured out with Kanye and news broke. They covertly got hitched. What's likewise wild is that only a couple of months before this speedy wedding, but Kanye was out there openly beseeching him to return and teaching about how God believes that him should hold his family together. I really want you to run right yet here's where it gets stranger after Bianca wedded Kanye. She changed around our entire style and began wearing these odd outfits which are clearly intended to flaunt her body however much as could reasonably be expected without her truly being bare. Openly over the mid-year Bianca's outfits went from 0 to 100, and it seemed as though Kanye was showing her off on some peculiar road runway and marching her around like a dress-up doll. I mean, I get it's conceivable that Bianca is into dressing like that, yet come on that style, shouts Kanye West. So individuals began talking and saying that Kanye is doing likewise he attempted to do with Kim, and later on with his short time hurl, Julia Fox fundamentally involving them as a craftsmanship project, and not exactly seeing them like individuals. Julia even spilled the tea in her new book Down the Channel and uncovered that Kanye pushed her to get an and, surprisingly, proposed to pay for it since her more modest chest obviously didn't accommodate Kanye's vision for the outfits he believed that Julia should wear now. With regards to Bianca, she doesn't appear to mind Kanye requesting that. She ditched the bra since she's been swaggering around Italy the entire summer and shaking those bizarre, practically not their outfits. Her style even got the Italian local people so warmed that they I started off an entire appeal to attempt to restrict Kanye and Bianca from their nation. However, at that point, Kanye and Bianca took it up score, and paparazzi got them on a boat with Kanye flaunting his entire rear, while Bianca was bowing before him. Man, that entire scene was only straight up dreadful on the grounds that wasn't Khan over here discussing Jesus and keeping things unassuming. And presently he's flaunting his posterior without trying to hide with individuals, even children generally are. And in any case, after this recording of Kanye and Bianca doing their thing on the boat turned into a web sensation, fans hit up virtual entertainment to say this was past humiliating. And they even began saying somebody needs to step in quickly, stage an intercession, and assist Bianca with breaking liberated from this wreck of a marriage. Well, incidentally, that Bianca's family has been worrying about her for a moment at this point, yet they feel powerless on the grounds that Kanye supposedly cut by AK off totally and programmed her into figuring she needn't bother with her own kin any longer. Someone near Bianca spilled to US week by week, saying Bianca's lifelong companions couldn't perceive her any longer, and their stressed Kanye got her on lock, calling the shots and taking control. Bianca's companions are becoming concerned in light of the fact that their kinship with her hasn't been as similar in a long while. The source said Bianca has forever been areas of strength for her own lady voice. See, yeah, they haven't seen that of late in light of the fact that they don't talk or see each other as frequently as they had before she begun seeing Kanye. The insider likewise added that Bianca's companions find it hard to tell how she's truly feeling about Kanye and their marriage, since she's been disengaged from them. And again, this is a similar man who attempted to disgrace Kim for not keeping it humble sufficient. Look, Kanye could have a few bits of insight he's proclaiming, yet this isn't typical all way of behaving, and it truly seems like he sees ladies as some craftsmanship tasks to fix up and flaunt, and makes what is going on considerably really upsetting that Kanye has little girls, and I bet he'd have a significant piece to say assuming one of his young ladies grew up and began dressing like Bianca. Yet hold up, there's more. Another source near Bianca as of late addressed the day-to-day mail, guaranteeing that Kanye has a solid handle on Bianca's life and she's not even permitted to talk uninhibitedly. In open, the insider told the Mail that Kanye has a bunch of rules for Bianca, which incorporate never talk and wear what he maintains that her should wear. The source said that Bianca is likewise expected to eat specific food things and to resolve despite the fact that Kanye doesn't work out. As per the insider, Bianca's companions have been frantically attempting to connect and talk some sense in her, yet she apparently told them to F off. A couple of her companions were at last ready to contact her, yet she wasn't keen on talking, nor was she inspired by anybody's interest for her. The source said she shut everybody out and told one of her previous companions to F off when they attempted to inquire as to whether she was okay. As per this source, Kanye truly figured out how to persuade Bianca that every last bit of her loved ones are only envious of her fame. And afterward, one more insider told the Mail that Bianca used to be a people person back when she was all the while residing in Australia, yet since she wedded Kanye, she's done a 180 and transformed into something else altogether. The insider said that Bianca's companions are currently attempting to save her, yet nobody can as a result of the barricades Kanye has set up around her. Everybody is very concerned. This isn't who she will be. She is a staggeringly blunt and enthusiastic individual who is never one to keep her mouth shut. And afterward, the source additionally spilled that Bianca's companions, except Kanye, is attempting to make Bianca into a radicalized rendition of Kim, practically like Kim 2.0. Now, this is intriguing on the grounds that quite recently a Kardashian source spilled that Kim feels frustrated about Bianca and might want to have a one-on-one with her so she can make sense of how Kanye is controlling Bianca the same way he did with her. The source said that Kim is watching what is happening with Kanye and Bianca open mouth, and she's stunned at how suggestive it is of how Kanye was with her. She says she can see Bianca being shaped into Kanye's ideal of the ideal lady. The inside Dare shared she believes it's stressing that Kanye didn't become familiar with his example and that he feels it's okay to deal with individuals like this. Yet now that Kanye dropped a lot of practically new photographs of Bianca on IG, Kim is clearly not generally stressed over Bianca, and she's currently just terrified about what sort of impact this will have on her and Kanye's children. On January 2nd, Kanye took to his as of late re-established IG to share 3 photographs of Bianca without practice Cali any garments on. Has subtitled this first photograph "No Jeans This Year." He then shared the selfie with him and Bianca, followed by one more uncovering photograph of his significant other with the subtitle "Drop Some Now." You definitely know people online had a ton to say regarding this, and they're getting down on Kanye for being a scoundrel since he wanted to speak about unobtrusiveness to Kim, and presently he's over here flaunting his significant other's pieces so that the world might be able to see somebody composed on X. Recollect when Kanye West was all over Fox News discussing how the business generally maintains that ladies should be stripped. He was taking a stab at unobtrusive ladies, didn't need his children on TikTok. Presently he's showing his better half's vagina, and Kanye authoritatively lost once more.